Do you love breakdowns? Do you need stats? Do you crave insight? Download the AllStar app. UFC, Bellator, PFL 1 Championship, and more. Ad-free, fully customizable. Download the best app in the business. Link in descriptions. This is a banger. Michael Chandler versus Dustin Poirier. Two guys that are in very interesting positions in their careers. Do you see like the UFC putting this together to make a title eliminator? Do you see that?
Yeah, I definitely could look at it as a title eliminator for sure. Those are two guys that I think Poirier, who's been there longer, probably would say, yeah, you would get it a little sooner. I don't know how many fights Chandler's had in the UFC or what his record is in the UFC or position, but you can still give it to him just because he can go out there and put on a showstopper of a fight. So I definitely think he's the power puncher there. When he throws with bad intent, but man, Dustin has a way of just picking you off and using his boxing and his angles and clean shots, just wearing away and wearing away. So interesting matchup for sure.
Do you see Poirier having like an overall better arsenal on the feet?
Um, yeah, I would probably say, well, I for sure would say he has like a better boxing skill set. Cleaner boxing and things of that nature. I think Chandler looks to set up big power punches, so it's always interesting to get those matchups because you got one guy trying to be clean and technical and chip away. But again, at that weight class, like Dustin hits you with a clean one hard, like you're gonna feel it or you're gonna go to sleep, one or the other. So it's weird, but Chandler kind of wait in those positions and try to get you. So it's I feel like Dustin's a cleaner fighter, but I do feel like Chandler maybe has that punching advantage as far as power goes, just because how he throws.
Both guys have been in numerous, a myriad of wars, right? Where they're just going
Yeah.
back and forth and taking damage, you know what I mean? And
hmm
could that catch up with one of them? You know what I mean? Does that play a factor, you think, in this fight?
I don't know. I'm not close enough in either of those camps or know anybody to where I had any knowledge on that. I'm gonna say both of them what they've shown and where they're at in their career. Hopefully not. You know, but you know, again, it's a real thing that people may discard. It's like taking damage over your career will definitely have a toll in your ability to withstand that further. So it's one of those things. We'll see.
Yeah, it's definitely something that is not talked about enough in the sport. And yeah, I love to talk to coaches about it because they know more than anyone about damage and what effects that can have on fighters.